a very good morning. Welcome along to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us on this Tuesday, day 2 of the Crafters TV 3rd anniversary. Super duper exciting. I know the majority of you were with us yesterday, so you'll know pretty much what's going on, but there's lots to be excited about. We've got a brilliant day lined up for you today as well with a launch party. We've got launch day coming your way, and of course we will preview as much as we can over the course of the next 2 hours. Wake up call. Now, before we get into the bones of it all, before I remind you of everything that you need to be excited about for our 3rd anniversary of Crafters TV, we need to get very excited about something which is more exciting than anything else. You guys have waited. He is back by popular demand. He has been away for what seems to be an absolute eternity. I'm as chuffed as you guys that he's here. He's my pal. He's your pal. He's one of the absolute best, and he's back, fitter and stronger than ever before. It is I haven't done it yet. It's the Fusty Gusty from Carnoustie. It is the Hottie Scotty himself, Craig Laird! Yeah!
Thank you.
You're back. How are you?
I'm back. I am feeling absolutely amazing. I'm feeling better than ever. Can you believe it? We're just saying that. That's 9 weeks. 9 weeks since I was last here. 8 weeks since I had my operation.
Yep.
9 weeks since I was last here. And yeah, I am feeling better than ever. Quite literally better than ever. So I'm absolutely raring to go. Guys, thank you so much. The love, the support you've given me, the letters. I'm still getting get well wishes and handmade cards. That we've got one today as well. It is so good to be back. Finally, I can put all that behind me, and we can look forwards to what we've got coming up. Not just today, but over the coming months. Going into Christmas time. I'm back for Christmas time. Hey. But yeah, I really appreciate all the love and the support. But yeah, we've got a fab day, and third, gosh, I remember, obviously today we're in this different studio today because here in the UK it's ours on QDC, but I remember when we were in the shed, Ben.
In the shed.
In the shed.
Yeah, all those years ago.
3 years and we're here.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good to have you back.
Thank you.
I've got to tell you. Well, if you check out the socials, by the way, you'll see what happened earlier on when Craig and I locked eyes on each other for the first time in, well, all that time. But it's lovely to have him back. Keep the well wishes coming in, by the way, and I'll read a few of those out as we go. I must get into the nuts and bolts of everything, though, because it is our 3rd anniversary. So let me tell you about everything that you need to know. Basically, over the course of this event, our aim is to give away £250,000 worth of product. Now, we worked out yesterday that it basically works out we're going to give away about £35,000 worth of product each and every day. By the end of play yesterday, we'd already given away over £70,000 worth of product. You'll see the label items on our website. Hit the shop the day button to see everything right there, and you'll see all of the items. Basically, as we go through them today, I'll tell you what you're getting for free, you know, how much we're giving away with each and every one of the bundles. So there's that to be excited about. Also, we are giving away prizes throughout the shows as well. The prizes are behind me here. If you want to win one of these prizes, all you got to do is comment like you would normally. So maybe you want to send a welcome back to Craig, maybe you want to ask a question, maybe you want to tell us what you're shopping for. And basically each hour we will pick a winner, all right? We'll announce the winner at the end of each hour. In the first hour, Craig will pick one of these prizes to give away. So you could win a Gemini Mini, you could win one of our craft kits, you could win one of our discovery kits, you might win a mystery bag, or we might give you a £30 $30 voucher. It'll be entirely up to Craig in the first hour, me in the second hour, as to what you might win, but get commenting to win. It's as simple as that. We're also giving you double points, right? So everything you buy over the course of this week, you will get double points on, which is amazing. Also, there's more messages than there were yesterday. It's £10 Tuesday. £10, $10 Tuesday. So there's another section on the website with some amazing deals. So amazing deals yesterday, even more amazing deals today because you've got £10, $10 Tuesday. Check that section on the website to find out more. And if that weren't enough, If you spend over £10 or $10, you are also going to get yourself a free gift being beautifully modelled by my glamorous assistant just to my left-hand side. What do you call that thing, Craig?
A phone, not a phone holder.
Phone, they say it's a pop socket, apparently.
Pop socket?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
No, see, a pop socket is like a little ankle sock that you put on.
A pop sock?
Is that a pop sock?
Pop sock, yeah.
No, it's quite good.
Yeah.
Quite good, be able to take good selfies.
Yeah, it's got the Crafters logo on everything.
It does indeed.
Those you will get every time you spend £10 or $10 while stocks last, though, because we don't have, obviously, infinite supplies of those. I think, producer James has gone, I'm going to buy something just to get it. Yeah.
I am.
It's very...
That's not mine, that's the studio's.
Yeah. We've only got the one. It's the one that I had yesterday, but I've given it to Craig as a welcome back gift. Just before we get started, thank you. We've got Grace on the socials today. Melissa says, welcome back, Craig. You're looking well. Cassie-Ann says, welcome back, Craig. Michelle Middleton, welcome back, Craig. Dolly Dimple, Busy Lizzie, Diane Amberg, Louisa Ash, Craig Rancourt, and Sil Sparkley, amongst hundreds of you already welcoming Craig back. Sil says, the Fusty Goosty from Carnoustie. And our lovely Debbie Robinson says, best prize of all is seeing the gorgeous Hottie Scotty back where he belongs. Aww. Keep the love coming in. I'll keep the messages being read out through the show. But let's get excited, because today we do have, as well as everything I've just told you, a brand new launch. And I know, Craig, before I sort of show everyone the boards, you've got some finished samples here. This is something that you've been really looking forward to bringing to us, because it's something a little bit different, isn't it?
I am. I absolutely am. Also, just to say as well, at the end of the day of Crafters TV, don't go far.
No?
Go across onto Debbie's Facebook page. She's going to be doing a Facebook Live 15 minutes after Crafters TV ends. She's been doing lives on a weekly basis.
They've been great.
As I have as well. You guys are loving them. So once we finish for the day, nip over to Debbie's. She's doing a Facebook Live as well. So, launch day. Fancy frames. Absolutely adore these. I was lucky enough to get my hands on them quite well in advance, so that means I've been able to have a play. I've been doing lots of different things that will showcase throughout the 2 hours on launch day. These are all about framing your photos. These are going to fit perfectly when it comes to your 6x4 inch photos.
Okay.
You don't have to put photos in, put whatever you want, but these are designed. Ben will go over the collection just shortly. In that main bundle, you've got 3 Christmas and 3 all occasion. So let's have a look and see what you can be doing. As I say, between Wake Up Call and also launch day, we're going to be showing you, well, many photos of my friends and family that I'm going to be using, but lots of different techniques as well. So we've got the holly here. Now you can be doing paper piecing, you can be doing overlaying, or you can be colouring them if you want. I've got a demo where I'm going to be using our brand new Christmas Gilding flakes in them, but maybe you just want to use them as a frame to frame a sentiment. Yeah. You don't have to use them for photos. They're perfect for photos, of course. Now that one's another one with the holly without a photo. Then we're going into the next Christmas one, the bells here. Now, although these perfectly fit a 6x4 photo, you can have a smaller photo if you want to. Do you know what I mean? A little bit of matting and layering, perfectly done. Glitter them, as I say, overlay them, do your paper piecing, colour them with glitter pens, whatever you want, you can be doing with them. This one here with the bell, but without a photo. Cute. You can still be using them with the shakers, or you can be using them as a shaker element, or use them as a stepper that we can see at the front here. Bring in your tri-blends or your classics, any alcohol, water-based pen, cut them out in your multi-purpose, Nina, or of course your watercolour card. Start to colour them. Then we've got the snowflake. This one absolutely beautifully, perfectly complements Winter Sparkle. You're going to see that in launch day with the scrapbook page. Shaker, no photo. But maybe you want to use it as a photo frame. You can do.
Are these all members of your family? Or these
ones aren't. These ones aren't. But from throughout Wake Up Call and then throughout launch day, you are going to see members of my family. So yeah, you can then be using them to frame your photos as well. A lot of them I'll be doing drop shadows. I think that helps, but you don't have to do it. Then we're going to be doing the corner, this beautiful, elegant corner, without a photo. Now this design is actually what we're going to be demonstrating first, and I'm going to be demonstrating a really simple form, but with Clemmy, our family dog.
Yes.
So that is that one. And then this one here, we don't actually have one This one, this design with a photo, apart from the one I will show you in a moment. But big sentiment stamps. So yes, they're perfect for your 6x4, but of course, use them whichever way you so wish. We've then got the floral. So this has now given you the look of the 3 Christmas, the 3 non-Christmas. You've got your floral here, framing that photo. All of the edge, that frame edge, has got a different design all the way out. This one being the scalloped one. But what about that same die? But look at that.
Oh, wow.
Name placement settings.
Uh-huh.
So you don't have to use them.
That's clever.
In the way that's been,
Yeah.
been designed, that's been constructed. Use them in many, many different ways. Trim them out, chop them up if you want to, you can do. And then, last but by no means least, this is the butterfly ones. This one here, absolutely beautiful. You've got that elegance, that regal, but you've got the wings from the butterflies that pop out. Now wait until you see some of the demonstrations I've got planned for this one here. So simple cards, detailed cards. You can go in with your techniques. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. We're going to do scrapbook pages. We're going to be colouring in with our tri-blends. We're going to be colouring in with our Gilding flakes. We're going to be doing photo frames. We're going to be doing drop shadows, paper piecing. And in actual fact, when you come back to me in a moment, this is the one that we're going to be doing. It's actually a very simple, straightforward sample to show you what you can be doing with them. And we'll pop claiming.
Aww, that's cute.
So that's what we're going to be doing with a little bit of paper piecing.
Love it. If your appetite has been sufficiently whetted, we will get the details up for you. Jane is saying, OMG, I'm so very happy to see Craig and Ben reunited on Crafters TV. You've been missed so much. We're looking forward to amazing Craig, and I'm loving these new dies. That shaker card, gorgeous, says Rachel. Kathy C says, ooh, I love that butterfly card. And Liz R says, beautiful samples.
I thought you were going for the macho man there. Ooh, yeah.
Can I just say, it's really weird because normally in the other studio, I would look there because Craig is normally there across the other side of the studio. But today, obviously, you guys don't see it because we flick between the cameras. He's literally there, and it's really weird because when he talks, I want to turn around and talk to him, but he's just there, and I can't see him now. See, so I don't know if he's pulling faces behind my back or because sometimes he does things like that because he can be a little bit childish.
Me? Childish?
So you just have to
stop laughing.
It's like being at Panto. Let me know.
No, it's not.
Let me know if he's pulling faces behind my back, boys and girls. He's behind me. He is. That's the disconcerting thing. He is behind me. Right. Let's just show you. So this is a brand new launch that you've got. Brand new launch that you've got. And what we're doing is we are... he's been back in 12 minutes. Get back. I think he said get back on your bed then. On your bed. What was I saying? Yes, this is a brand new launch, but basically this works out today that we're giving you $33.98 or $39.90 worth of product because you're getting 2 of these for free on launch, right? So we said it's Crafters TV anniversary. We're giving away all of this stock, so we're going to have to do it even with the launches as well. So you get the bells and bows and the snowflakes for absolutely nothing within this collection. If you want to go individually, you can do. If you want to go on it's 2 for $29. Or 2 for $34. But if I were you, I would grab these. What a great excuse to be printing out those photos. As we said, the 6x4 photos are the ones that are going to fit these the best. I think it's just a great way to print those out and create these beautiful frames. The Contemporary Roses, by the way, is only available within this bundle. So again, I think the majority of people will absolutely go for the full collection. We're giving away $33.98 or $39.90 worth of product today. Nicola says she likes that one the best. That one is called the Beautiful Butterflies. You're then also going to get this beautiful Christmas themed one, which is called your Winter Foliage or Foliage, as the lovely Debbie would say. And then these 2 are the 2 that you're not even paying for. I know, Nicola, I know. Saying, what? You've got your gorgeous bells and bows. And then you're also going to receive those sparkling snowflakes as well. And as Craig was saying, your winter sparkle collection, these will work absolutely fantastic with. There's so many comments coming through. Keep those coming. If there's anything that you want to see, anything you want to ask about these, let us know which is your favourite within the collection. And as a by the by, I forgot to mention this earlier, there's so many messages to keep in this small brain of mine. If you do win, obviously we'll pick a prize for you. You win the prize, you will then also, I don't know if you know about this, you will also get invited to a special VIP craft along with Craig. Did you know about this? He's in a special VIP craft along. Did you know about that? Yeah, money can't buy prize, and then someone who's actually won during the week will also win everything that Craig uses within his craft along. And just for the record again, we stated this yesterday. A few of you said, "Do we actually win Craig as well?" You don't win Craig, but they'll win everything else that you use, won't they?
They will do, absolutely. We're going to dive into a demonstration, but actually, because it's a craft along myself, just to touch upon that, you literally will be crafting along with me. Not only that, we'll decide what we're going to do, what we're going to use. I'm going to try and get as many products in as possible, because everything that we use, including the machine, I'm not planning on using a Junior.
Oh, no?
No. I'm planning on using the A4 Gemini.
Yes! Good lad.
So, yeah. Everything, literally everything that I use, you're going to get. You're going to craft along. We're going to decide together when we're going to do it, what we're going to do. My plan is, and I believe this has been confirmed because it has to be okayed with me, setting up like a little face group or something, just with me and you in it. So we'll chat away, we'll decide, what colours do we want, what style do we want, what do you want. We will decide everything together, craft along together, and you will get, and I believe this is the case, you will get the products before we do the craft along. So you've got them all ready to go at a date that we decide together what we're going to do.
Amazing. Amazing. Tons of you watching right now. Tons of lovely comments coming through. Suzanne Dawn saying, great to have the dynamic duo back together. Emma says, he's behind you. I know. And Caroline Hanley says, it's Panto time with Ben and Craig. It is Panto time, but now I feel it is demo time. Let's show you just how amazing these fancy frames are. Get them because I have a feeling they're going to be uber popular. And keep the comments coming through. What are you going to be doing first?
Right, let's go in with the graceful flourish frames. So this is what we are going to be making. I know I showed you it a moment ago. This is what we're going to do. Now, yes, we've got paper piecing in it, but that is a very simple form and technique. We will go over it, but the basis of this one is to show you how simple these are to use. So what I've already done beforehand is I've printed out a photo of myself and Clemmy, and I printed it out and I've trimmed it so it's 6x4. Now you can have the photo that's fully 6x4 or a little board, it's entirely up to you, but it fits a 6x4. Inexpensive here in the UK, well I know it's a worldwide brand, Kodak photo paper. It's not the most expensive, and I do have an inexpensive photo printer at home. So that's what I've done with that one there. Now what I'm going to go in with, and you might wonder, because with the lives while I've been off, you've been asking, where do I get my ideas, colours from? So with this card here, if we take a quick look at the photo again, check now, obviously, yes, there's a lot of black because of Clemmy, but check my jumper. I've got lilacs and I have got like a pastel yellow. So I've gone in. Now, the one note that I didn't write down was where I took these colours from. It's from one of the Knitwit 12x12 paper pads that are on Shop the Day as well. So check them ones out. But we've got these two, and I'm going to go in with the frames here. So I'm going to take these ones off, and the size of these ones will go through your Junior. Okay. It'll also go through your MIDI, of course, and I'm going to take that and secure that. And what I'm going to do, because I am back, first day back, I have treated myself to brand new crystal clear plates.
Oh, look at you.
Feeding that one through.
Yeah.
And I know what's going to happen in a couple of hours when John comes through. He's going to go, Craig's back, because all that waste is going to go on the floor.
I thought you always put it in the bin.
Afterwards.
Oh.
Afterwards.
Oh yeah.
And in actual fact, the boss is in. She's got all the bins. I've got a bag.
Oh, you've only got a bag?
I've got a bag.
That is outrageous.
I know.
He has as well. You don't even get a bin. You're not even worthy of the bin. No. Welcome back. You can't have a bin.
It doesn't really matter because none of it goes in the bin anyway.
Well, I know. Yeah, he just chucks it on the floor.
And as I do always say, you guys know this as well. At the end, the end of the show, I always come along and I sweep up after me. So, you know, I don't feel guilty in that way. I do my bit.
He does. Craig always does his bit. He's always sweeping up after the show. He always makes sure he cleans up all of the bits.
I do. I like to be
on the floor.
Organised,
First thing he
sorted.
does after the shows, he's always.
Don't start. I'm telling you, my house is one of the cleanest houses you will probably ever find. I've cleaned areas that I didn't know needed cleaned. I've still not done though.
What?
Painted the bathroom.
Have you not?
No. That can wait.
You have got one of the most cleanest, it's sort of like a showroom house that you've got, I think. It's very clean. I think eventually when, if I get the invite to bring Laura around as well, I think she will love your house because your house is as clean as my house. And the fact that my house is clean is nothing to do with the fact that I'm clean. It's just that my wife Laura is very clean. She would give you a big thumbs up with the cleanliness of your place. She'd probably get you to move into my house and chuck me out.
Lot of time on my hands as of I know. Well, I say that of course I have done, but I've spent so much of it in my craft room.
Yeah.
So much of it. And it's a good point. Over the coming weeks, just to say, any of the things that I've been making, you've seen on my social, you're probably going to find them in the show and I'm going to demonstrate them. I thought that's going to work well. I've got the finished samples there, so I may as well use them in upcoming shows and show you how to do them. So keep your eye out for them. But what we've done here is cut out the two frames. You do not have to do drop shadows. I find with these, I think it works really, really well with these. So all that I'm going to do with this one, Ben, is I'm going to go in, I'm going to put the yellow, that pastel yellow over the top, and I'm going to use my tacky glue and my little applicator. And as always, I have not changed. I just kind of skim over the backing, because the glue will spread out when you put the pressure down. So as long as you've got enough just in the key areas, and I'm going to go in, I just need to go in and get that little bit that's stuck. But all that I'm going to do, Ben, is go around over the back with the glue, and we're going to pop it into place.
We've got loads of glue on the show for you as well. If you want the tacky, we've got a bundle where you've got the tacky glue, you've got the all-purpose and the fine tip glue applicators. And once again, we're giving them away for free, even though we never have them in. Well, that's the reason we never have them in stock, because we always give them away for free. It's ridiculous, really. And just to let you know, it is such a busy show already, this launch show. We are now we've given away, I can't believe this, over £80,000 worth of stock. The aim is to give away over £250,000 worth over the course of the Crafters TV anniversary. £80,000 worth already gone out the door. That's what we're here for, giving you all these amazing deals. Again, with this, you're getting $39 worth of product for free, because we're giving you 2 of the frames for absolutely nout. Lots of lovely messages coming through. Don't forget, the more you comment, the more chances you've got of being picked as one of our prize winners, 1 per hour. And I love Suzanne Dawn's comment. It just says, in the words of Eminem, oh, thank goodness for that. Got to be careful when you quote Eminem, haven't you?
Oh, you do. Oh, you do.
Suzanne says, guess who's back? Back again. Craig is back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Craig!
Oh, there we go. Well done. Bravo.
By the way, I've got to mention as well, Grace has just said to tell everybody, you know the little video we recorded earlier?
Yeah.
It's now up.
Oh, is it now up?
The reel is up. So does that mean that's on Instagram?
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Yep.
The finished article, the finished video.
Yeah, we had a bit of fun before the show today, didn't we?
We did, didn't we?
Yeah.
We came in, Caitlin was through filming bits and pieces of us.
Yeah. She likes filming with us, you see, because I'm bigging us up now, Craig.
Yeah.
We're one take wonders.
Oh, and it's on Facebook.
Oh,
Grace says.
Oh, yes, it's on Facebook as well. So have a look. I mean, have a look now. Obviously, stay watching the show. We don't.
That's it. Yeah. You know, or if you're watching on one device or you're watching on the TV, you know, get it up and let us know we know what it's about because we filmed it, but we've not seen the edited version that Caitlin's done. So let us know what
Yeah,
you
let us know if
think.
it's any good.
Yeah,
We thought it was quite good, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, but
we
you
did.
might go, oh, what a load of rubbish.
Yeah.
You know, what are you doing that for?
If you like cheese,
Yeah.
that is a pure cheese fest.
Oh,
so
it's an absolute cheese fest.
it is indeed.
And if you like, it's like you know, like a bit of romance,
yeah,
you'll love it.
let's say bromance.
Yeah, bromance is better.
Let's say bromance.
Romance is good. The things we do.
I know.
The thing that makes me laugh is because Caitlin had sort of said, "Oh, we'd love to do this for you guys coming back on Tuesday. Do you mind doing X, Y, Z?" I was like, "No, we'll do it." It was like with the whole, you know, what was I? Not the Riddler, the Riddle Master.
Oh, the riddle. Oh, that was brilliant.
Is that, will you come in and do this? Yeah, I'll do it. I can't think at any point if they sort of say, "Will you do this?" I'll ever turn around and go, "No, I'm not.
No.
I'm not doing that."
No, not
I'm pretty
doing
much
that.
game for most things, to be honest.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
I'm exactly the same. You got to be. It's the fun, isn't it?
Of course it is.
It's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's what it's all about. Now, what I've done here, you can see here, I've done a drop shadow. And what I've done is I've made sure my lilac, it's about, this is, you know, it's not accurate, it's just a rough measurement for you. It's about 2 or 3 millimeters, just enough so that I've got space to pop my tacky glue onto that lilac area. Mm-hmm. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some paper piecing. So I'm going to pick up some of these. I did have actually I think I've got, I know these are no longer in stock, but I'm going to use it because it's handy. Remember when we had Lisa Horton's pickup tool?
No.
So I'm
that's
going
brilliant,
to go
isn't it?
in, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to paper piece certain areas, not at all, and I'm doing it in the black because I'm pulling out the black from Clemmy.
Ah.
So I'm just going in, having a look, see where I
Do
am
you still have
wanting.
those hold and release sheets?
We do indeed. Yeah, so if you want to use them, you
Yeah.
can do.
I did some whilst you were off. Actually, I had a go at paper piecing from that. I think it's Craft Kit 50 or 51, and I made Laura's birthday card with it, with the butterfly.
Ah, brilliant.
Yeah, it was actually really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. It's one of those tools, and you know, and I'm going to say it because we don't use everything.
No.
For me, paper piecing, I find it easier die cutting it onto my plate, popping them out.
Yeah.
But if you find it easier using the actual die release sheets, that's what they're for.
Yeah.
Go for it. And you do get an absolute abundance of them within the pad. So I will, over time, I'll use them, but they're not something I use quite a lot. I just find it easier to do it.
Also
to do
for
it this way.
courses.
Exactly. That's it. And although I'm using my tacky glue, let's go in. I'm going to pop this one in, and I think this one. What we can also do, while I do a little bit more, Ben, if you would be ever so kind to go over
What you got there?
our glue pens.
What you got there?
We've got our
Are they new?
Stay Sticky 5-pack. I used these on my live last week, and these are absolutely phenomenal. Perfect for your Gilding flakes. Perfect if you've got a tiny little bit that you need to add glue to, great. When you apply this, it goes on blue. Now, it doesn't dry.
No.
It stays sticky. The blue will disappear and it'll be like clear. When you've got that clear look, seconds.
Yeah.
You can apply glitter, you can apply Gilding flakes. The key thing is the glue does not dry until you put something on it. So if you are doing little areas like I'm away to do right now, you can do that. You can go in and add the glue where you need it.
Yeah.
Now, because of the lilac, we can't see the blue tone, but that will stay completely sticky until I put something over the top of it. I will show you later on with Gilding flakes how these are just amazing, but I thought I would sneak them in, Ben, because I know that you had a set at the side of you.
I do. They're amazing, and these are slightly different. I never saw the glue pens that we brought previously, but these are all your ballpoint nibs, your 0.7mm ballpoint nib. And there's Craig was saying perfect, for those little bits and pieces that you would need to apply your adhesive to. You've got that the light blue glue in there, as you can see, so that's visible on application and of course remains tacky. So it's great for all sorts of precision sticking. And I know from speaking to producer Jamie early on, these have been very, very popular this morning. Just another handy sort of set to have in your crafty armoury. So you're getting 5 of those for £9.99 or $12.95, less of course your Club Inspire discount. Lots of people have seen the reel. Ben, you're too funny, love watching you two together, says Tracy. Cindy G says I love these two together. And Carol Alhani says the blooper reel for the Riddle Master was hilarious, especially when Ben's hat just kept falling off because my head was too big for the hat, you see.
Absolutely fab.
Just seen the bromance, it's brilliant, says Jane. Bethan says such a sweet reunion, and I mean it was, wasn't it? It was sort of, I haven't seen it yet, but it was very romantic. And Bethan Leon says such a sweet reunion. Kathy says you two are the bee's knees. Love your bromance.
It's so true. It's so true.
Oh, and our Rachel's watching as well. Rachel's back.
Rachel's back.
Back again. Rachel's back. Tell a friend. Is that how it goes? Yeah.
I don't know.
Hi, Rachel.
I only know the naughty songs when it comes to...
Which ones?
I'm just back. I'm not going anywhere.
You're just
back. Go anywhere.
I told you the story, didn't I, of years ago when... I was approached, well I say approached, not really. I had like bleached blonde hair and I was doing some Eminem at a karaoke and this was years ago. I used to have bleached blonde hair in my early 20s and I was doing some Eminem at a karaoke and like a so-called like promoter asked me if I wanted to become an Eminem tribute act.
Really? Love that.
Yeah.
Absolutely love that.
Was it called Skittles, says Jamie. It never happened actually, it never ever happened. Audrey says this frame would be fabulous on a scrapbook page. You could add the hummingbirds, dragonflies and or butterflies to add extra embellishments. So many possibilities are dancing in my head.
There is. There really, really is. Thing is, Ben, you could chop that down and that could be just a photo corner if you want to. Mm-hmm. Or onto corners of your cards, scrapbook pages, anything like that. You can absolutely do that. Now, I've done this top corner here and I would do exactly the same for this bottom one here. The other thing that I thought it worked well. Some of you might have things like a crocodile, tiny little hole punch. Yeah. So what I've done, instead of adding gems or pearls or anything like that, what I've done is I've taken my little hole punch and I just punched loads of little black dots. And then what I would then do, once again, I'm going to use my Stay Sticky pen. I'm going to do 3 dots and I would do it all the way around, but for the sake of this demo, I'm only going to do this section here and I'll show you my finished one. And if you're concerned about, Craig, there's not a lot of glue underneath those elements, don't worry about it, meaning the paper piecing, because you'll see we're going to back it with either our double-sided tape or your foam pads or anything like that. So you don't need to worry about there not being lots of glue. So I'm just going to press that in, hold that into place for a second. So we've got our 3 dots there. Yeah. So do that, there, paper piece that bottom piece, and it looks like this one here. So if I bring that one in, you can see how we've got that symmetry from the top left and the bottom right hand corner. Yeah. So if I then bring in my photo, and what I've done is matte and layered that onto a bit of our black matte cardstock. Once again, on one of the A4 cardstock bundles we've got on the website. Yes. Remind me, is it Shop the Show or Shop the Day? Shop the Day. Shop the Day.
Well, you do either. I think Shop the Day's easier because you see everything, don't you?
Yeah, that's true.
But, take your pick. Horses for courses, mate.
So I've matte and layered that onto a bit of black. Now the reason I've done that, and you'll find I do it with a lot of my demos, is you do see part of the edge of your photo. Now that can look absolutely fine, but I wanted that extra bit of matte and layer to pull in that black. So all that I'm now going to do is I'm going to go in, once again, if you wanted to use your little pen, you could do, but I'm going to go around. When we go back to you, I'm going to have a serious talk with my little glue applicator because
why?
It's not playing ball.
It's not what?
It's not plain ball
Oh, not
today.
plain ball. You have a talk. Go on.
I will do.
What do you say to your glue applicator?
Naughty, naughty. I gave you a Santa before we went live to make sure that you didn't clog.
You gave it a singing
Don't show up just because you're on live TV. So going around.
Does anyone else talk to their crafty bits and pieces at home?
So we can go around.
You're naughty, naughty, naughty.
Tell you what, do you know something? Nicola just said it's right enough. If you tell us, do you speak to them or not? You could be in with winning a prize just by telling us.
Oh, exactly right.
Yes or no?
Yes, I speak to my fine tip glue applicators. There you go. You're in the draw.
There you go. You're in the draw.
Yes, I call my Gemini machine John. Does anyone name their machines? Sorry, we've gone off a right tangent here, haven't we? Does anyone name their machines? Have you got a name for your junior?
I don't know.
No?
I don't know. Maybe you sing a bit of Eminem to your Gemini machine.
Maybe you do. I was just laughing at... Was it you, Jamie, that said that? Gemini Gary.
Gemini Gary?
Yeah. It's a good name.
It
Not enough
is.
Garys. There was a big thing a couple of years ago, wasn't there, that the name Gary was going extinct because nobody calls
lost
their
name.
kids Gary anymore. Gary's a great name. Gary is a great name. Let me know if you're Gary and you're watching today.
It's funny though that there's some names you can't envision a baby being called.
Exactly
can you?
right.
You know, baby Gary. You know, if anyone does have a baby Gary, no offence.
No, but I know what you mean.
Whatsoever. But do you know how you've got? There's some names you just can't envision. You know, like really old names. You
Harold.
can't- or Ethel.
Ethel.
You
Yeah.
can't.
Maybe Ethel.
Just can't envision them.
No.
Can't envision them.
I know what you mean. Well, Stanley's a great name.
Oh, that's a good name, Stanley.
Stanley, but I know what you mean, little baby Stanley.
Yeah. Little Stan.
Little Stan.
That's
I
an
can't
Eminem
imagine-
song, isn't it?
What?
Stan.
Oh, Stan. Dear Stan.
How does it go?
I can't remember the next bit. Anne says, no, I wasn't a tribute act. I never got that far. I just had the bleach blonde hair. Anne Wild says, my machine is called Gemma.
Okay.
And Radical Rachel on the socials who's watching. Hi, Radical Rachel.
Hello.
My machines aren't named, but I did stick googly eyes on them.
Like that.
Yeah. Somebody somewhere once sent in a picture of their machine and they'd like drawn like teeth on the bottom of the...
Oh, I remember seeing that, yeah.
If you're
remember
watching,
that.
it's you, then let us know. The colours you use, Craig, are so striking together, says Tracy Lewis.
Thank you very much.
And Miriam Robinson, hello Miriam, says, good morning, y'all.
Good morning.
Still can't do that. Y'all. Good morning, y'all, from South Carolina. It's so good to see Craig back, and I don't understand this, and you might know who these are. The Bobsey twins, Ben and Craig, are back together again, lol. Who are the Bobsey twins, you know?
Bobsey twins.
No? Google.
Oh, no. So, what I'm going to do, you know when we say butterflies cover mistakes?
Yes.
Well, you know, it might look a bit odd there. I had a bit of glue on my photo, and because it's photo paper, the glue is taken off. The the bit of the photo. So there we go. Just pretend we've got a hairband. And the one thing I've not put in is my sentiment. So there we go.
Right.
There is your finished one with my little butterfly on my head. I will rectify that when I go home. But then there we go. This is one of our fancy font sentiment dies. If you've got them, these are going to work an absolute treat when it comes with this collection here. So yes, obviously I've done a bit of paper piecing, but that is the simplest form in which you can be using them. They're so fun, they're so versatile. Cut them up, chop them up, just use the corners, decorate them, colour them, whatever you want. Throughout Wake Up Call and of course throughout launch day, we're going to be showing you lots of different things you can do with them.
Can I just say, Miriam said the Bobsey twins are back. There's the Bobsey twins. I mean, which one's you? I mean, I'd say probably which one's you, which one's me. But actually, having seen your last demo sticking your butterfly in your head, that's probably you, isn't it? That one there.
Yeah.
There's you.
Yeah.
There's me. And there's Clemmy. There we go. The Bobsey twins.
The Bobsey twins.
Thank you, everybody, for all the lovely comments coming through. Hilarious start today. Isn't it good that he's back? Isn't it good? I can't tell you how happy I am. And how great is this launch as well? Brand new today. So many of you have already jumped in and bought this morning. It's a great day to get it because we're giving away over £33.98, over almost $40 worth of goodies within this bundle, because you're getting 2 of the frames for free as part of our 3rd anniversary here at Crafters TV. They are super, so they're going to fit perfectly, a 6x4 photos. And whilst a lot of you have obviously been chatting about using these, for your cards, using these for your scrapbooking pages. By the way, this one only available in the bundle, the Contemporary Roses. I'm with Craig, and I'm with a lot of you who are chatting about just printing off those photos, using these to create those gorgeous frames, so that you can get all those photos that you take pictures of day in, day out, and then just live on your phone. They never go anywhere. This is a great excuse to get them printed out and to pop them behind these frames. I love the beautiful butterflies on there as well. As you can see, you can just gently tease the wings of the butterfly out of the frame to create that beautiful 3D effect. You've also got Christmas themed ones in here too. So this one is that gorgeous winter foliage with the holly berries. Again, if you'd love to do a bit of paper piecing, that one is crying out for you to paper piece. Then you've got the bells. This one's called the Bells and Bows, and actually paying for this. Brand new today, and we're giving it away for free, which really is ridiculous. And then lastly, again, one that you're not paying for, is this one here, which is your sparkling snowflakes, an absolute stunner. So you kind of got frames for all sorts of occasions, frames for right throughout the year as well. And don't forget, today on launch, we're giving you 2 of the sets for free. So that again is the equivalent of us giving you almost £34, almost $40 worth of freebies. $54.37 is the platinum price, $63.84. Remember, if you're brand new to us, we had so many newbies watching yesterday. Join up Club Inspire. It's really easy to do. Email, you need your to create a password, you need a name obviously as well, and then you'll be in the club. You'll get 20% off your first order as well, which is amazing. Lol on the butterfly, Craig, Kathy C. Charlotte Clark says, a mistake is just an opportunity for an embellishment. Yes, and for putting a butterfly on your head. Dan says, lol, Craig, so cute with the butterfly. Thanks. Yeah. Craig, that made me chuckle, says Debbie Robinson. It happens to us all. What a lovely card. Did he look cute, the little butterfly on his head?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
Little black line or something, it could be a hairband.
Exactly right, yeah, exactly right. That's what I was getting at. Next, coming up, launch party later on this evening from 6 o'clock, 1 o'clock Eastern. Out of this world deal, which has been very, very popular indeed. Your large Crafter's Companion folder comes with 2 packs of your magnetic panels, so you're actually going to get 6 of those for free within this collection. So it works out that we're giving you almost £14, $23 worth of product for free. Such a fabulous folder. You guys buy these in their box loads because they're so handy for storage, they're so handy for carting around all of your dies, which pay a lot of money for. You want to make sure that you've got them stored away nice and easily. Each of the folders, of course, comes with the elasticated pockets in the front, so if you want to store any of your tools in there, you can do. And of course, you've got 6 of these sheets in here too, which are going to hold all of your dies. So whether you want to store these by collection, whether you just want a bit of a tidy up at home, and you want to be able to get everything together, these are absolutely brilliant. You've even got a little tag on all of these too, so you can label everything up so you know where everything is. They're lovely and sturdy, company colours of course as well, and that is a deal today, £15.99 or $19.99. You're out of this world deal, 24-hour deal, or whilst stocks last on that. Also, a lot of you popping the ballpoint glue pens into your basket as well. These are flying out the door, brand new today, different I was being told before the show to the glue pens that we bought you previously, because I think those had different nib sizes. These are all your ballpoint pen nibs, all right? So it's 0.7mm nib. Again, you've got that the blue glue in there, so you can see it. Apply it as blue, and then obviously it's going to dry clear for you, but it remains tacky for a nice long time, so you can glue all of those intricate bits and pieces nice and simply indeed. 5 of those you're going to get within that set. Brand new today, £7.99 or $10.36 if you are shopping with us in the US. And something which we had yesterday on our official launch show. Now, for those of you that were watching, you'll know that we sold out of a couple of our goodie bag deals. Some of these will still be on the web. I wanted to bring this one back specifically. 70% of the stock has gone, and the item that you're paying for, well, one of the items that you're paying for, once it's gone, it's gone. And if you're surprised to see it, So were we. We thought that the chinoiserie 12x12 pad had disappeared. What it was, when we were changing around, moving the warehouses, we found a small amount of the chinoiserie paper pads, but this is it. This is it. Once this has gone, it has gone. You will not be able to get again. So, as I just quickly flick through for you here, if you like the look of this gorgeous paper pad, grab it now. And if you've already bought the chinoiserie collection and you were thinking, oh, I've run out of me papers, I'm never going to get any more, get it now, because very shortly you will not be able to get any more. We've only got 30% of a small stock left, and once it's gone, it's gone. The great thing about this deal, though, is you're paying for the 12x12 paper pad, and also what you're going to get in this collection from the garden party set is the beautiful vintage bird cage stamp and die set. So that's your price on the screen right now. Those two, £27.98 or $36.90. Then we give you goodies worth over £57, over $66. And this really is a fantastic goodie bag. So, as I mentioned yesterday, you're going to get this beautiful die tag set from the Hummingbird collection. That collection just passed me by. It must have come and gone because I didn't see it. This is a lovely set, this, because you can create your own tags, build up your own little tropical flowers on there, and you've even got a beautiful sentiment, so you get that for free. From the Lily collection, you've got this ornate frame and corner for free. You're also going to get from the recent Garden Gnomes collection the cute little girl gnome. She's a stamp die and stencil collection for free. And then lastly, from the Secret Garden, you're going to get that beautiful cut and emboss folder for free. Cheapy. Whatever you say, cheapy creepies. £57.66 worth for free. But there's only 30% of the stock left, so go quickly on that. I think we've got that on the Shop the Day page. If not, we will add it, but it is there on the website for you. Go swiftly. Do not miss out. I can't believe the chinoiserie paper pad goodie bag is still around, says Laura. I know, it won't be, I'm sure, by the end of the day, so grab it whilst you can. Get it in your bag. If you've got items in your carts right now, we're going to give you the opportunity to check out when we come back. More great deals for you. Don't forget, it's £10 Tuesday, so check out the deals on the website. Don't forget that if you spend over £10 or $10, you'll get the free phone socket dingy-majiggy thing, you know, the cool thing I was showing you yesterday. The cool, he's got it, the cool thing, you put it on the back of your phone and it stops you from dropping your phone in your head. There you go. Don't forget also, it's double point, double points as well, right across the event as well. So get to the checkouts, do not miss out. And by the way, when we come back, we will also look at drawing out our first winner of our first hour prize. All that to come. Head to the checkouts, we will come right back.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all our time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV. If you love Crafters TV, we've made it easy for you to watch us wherever you are. Whether you catch us on your tablets or take us with you on your mobile phone, it's easy to watch us anywhere. From here to here. Maybe don't watch us here. It would be easy to watch us here. Probably the easiest place to watch us is here. Crafters TV, with you wherever you are.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every pound, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Hello, welcome back. Lots of you checking out your baskets during that little break. Lots of you have seen the little video. We've just watched it as well, haven't we?
We have indeed.
It was so good.
So good. Absolutely hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Caitlin done an awesome job for sure.
If you haven't yet seen it, do check out our socials later on. But we're over here because every hour during every live show, we're picking a winner. So time to announce the winner, and you get to pick the prize in this hour as well.
So I get, because you had to talk me over this on before we went live. So I was trying to decide what would you want, and then I thought, me as a crafter, I would want the voucher.
Would you?
Because then you could then put it, towards a launch day item or a cartload item, because there's nothing exclusive, is it? It's your voucher.
Exactly.
So I'm choosing the $30 voucher.
Lovely.
For the winner.
Yeah.
And do I get to say the winner as
you
well?
Do, you get to do all.
I get to do the whole lot.
Yeah.
So the winner that's going to get that voucher that I have chosen is Emma Swinghurst.
How does she claim her prize?
So you need to email us with your details, of course, to prizes@crafterscompanion.com.
You remembered, it's been away so long.
Pop your name with your address, and I don't know, do you need to say like wake up call today, or
I think
I've won the voucher?
Just say I've won the voucher.
You
Craig
won
gave
the
me
voucher, Emma. Yeah. So if you do that, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, you'll get your £30 or $30, depending where you are, of course. Might be Europe.
Yeah.
Might be Europe. And you can spend it on what you want.
Good job, buddy.
Perfect.
Boom. You go that way.
Can I go and get sorted on my next demo?
Yeah, and I'll go this way. Oh, that was smooth. That was smooth. More chances to win. Keep commenting. By the way, congratulations, Emma. What I get to pick in the next hour. So if there's anything particular, if you were to win in the next hour, what prize would you want? Would you want the mini? Would you want a craft kit? Would you want a discovery kit? Would you want a mystery bag? Would you want a voucher? Let me know in the comments, and whatever we get the most votes on, I will choose as my prize, because we'll get another winner in the next hour. A few of you just telling me that you're shopping. Stephen Lee Guy, hi Stephen. Loved your pictures the other day you sent in on Sunday. The frames and glue pens accidentally jumped into my cart and checked themselves out. Oops. Carrie Carney says these deals are tremendous. I'm shopping like a wild woman who just ate chocolate. Like a wild woman who just ate chocolate. What would that look like? I don't know. Christine Mahoney says, it's so fun having you both reunited. You make a good team. So much fun. There's a lot of great teams on here. There are, aren't there? There are a lot of great teams. Sue Jemison says, I love the deals. My bank manager, not so much. And Emma says, thank you so much, Craig, for picking her as the winner. Right, let's get back to it. The gilding waxes we've got on the show for you as well. We've got the full complement here, which is very, very nice indeed. And you can grab these. Basically, we've got all of the gold. So your king, your empire, your renaissance, your antique gold. What about the silver, I hear you cry? What about the silver?
Well, Ben,
yeah?
What about the silver?
We're giving you the silver for free. Yeah, wow. Yeah. So that's your $11.99 or $16.99. We're giving that away within this bundle. It's a great time to stock up on these if you're running low. I mean, they do last a long time, don't they? But it's always worth having more, especially when you get a deal like this today. £38.37 platinum. or $54.37 if you are a Platinum member and you're shopping in the US. Don't forget, we are giving away over the course of the event £250,000 worth of stock already today. Or over the last 2 days, we're heading towards £90,000 worth given away with all the bundles and all the shopping that you guys are doing. Keep shopping till you are dropping. Do not miss out on the deals. Remember, double points, great time to stock up on all of those core essentials. And of course, if you spend more than £10 or $10, you'll get the free phone holdery, sockety, poppety thing. Now, very quickly to show you the brand new launch that we've got. These are flying out of the door as well. Brand new launch, but of course we are still giving you over £33, over $39 worth of freebies within this brand new bundle because we're giving you 2 of the frames for free. You've got that gorgeous, graceful flourish. This one here, only available within the bundle, is the Contemporary Roses. I think that could actually be one of my faves. Christmas time is covered here as well because you've got your winter foliage, which is the holly berries. You've also got the bells and bows. Not actually paying for that one, that's one of the freebies. You've also got in here those beautiful butterflies, stunning. And then lastly, the sparkling snowflakes. Again, that's another one of the freebies. If you want to go individually, you can. They're also on a 2 for £29 or 2 for $34 deal. But do you know what? Jump in and grab the full collection because they are stunning. And as we said, and we've chatted about a lot, Craig, obviously you can use these how you want to use them, but they've been designed specifically, haven't they, to get people printing off their photos 6x4 size and get those photos beautifully framed.
Absolutely, yeah, that's what they're for. What I'm going to do with this one, we're now going to have a look at a Christmas one, but we're actually, now I've already pre-stamped this one out, this one being from our script stamps that we can see here. So this is the one that I used, being the Christmas Wishes brush stamp set.
Lettering stamp.
So I've already done that. That was just using our gold Midas pad and also just our black ink pad. So I've already done that. I'll talk you through that size just in a moment. What I'm going to do, we're going to use the actual winter foliage die here. So this has got the outline of all the holly and the berry. So what I'm going to do first and foremost is I've got a piece of our, so this is just like an evergreen cardstock. And I've got a sheet of our double-sided adhesive sheets. So you'll probably find as well these are going to be a big helping hand to you as well. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to back that onto my cardstock. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to press that down. I can go over the top here and then press that so it's nice and secure. And then what I'm going to do is quickly want to trim this excess, but I'm not trimming along my card line, Ben, because that's going to gunk up my scissors.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to cut it, I don't need to be neat. What I'm actually doing is I'm cutting on my cardstock.
Okay.
And I'm doing that because if I don't do this and run it through my Gemini, it potentially could get stuck, well, it will get stuck to the plates, potentially it could get stuck to the rollers that you don't want. So don't trim off the adhesive sheet excess, trim off the cardstock. That's going to make it so much simpler.
Gotcha.
And now I've got my full backing of adhesive on the back. I'm going to go in. The chances of me needing my metal shim is slim, but I'm still going to include it anyway, just because it's not only cardstock, but I've got my adhesive layer and the backing layer on the back, and then same plate configuration. So we're going to pop that one on, and plastic magnetic. We're going to run that one through. And although I don't want all of the die cut pieces that come out, you could keep them, because this is a simple one to paper piece, a bit like the last one actually. Yeah. So all the bits that come out are like little stickers, because I've got adhesive on the back. Peel the backing off, and you've got your stickers. So let's remove this one out here. Now what I would say with this one, if you are using it without adhesive sheets, if you're just using it as in cardstock, please run them through again with the embossing mat, because these have all got a lot of embossing detail in them. So it's worthwhile doing that. For instance, all these dots. Not really worthwhile doing it when you've got adhesive sheets, because they don't really stand out because you've got a lot of thickness there. But without any adhesive sheets or that, then please do run them through again with your embossing mat. It's worthwhile doing. And as we can see here, we've got our die cut holly and berry, 2 little bits to pop out. There we go, crystal clean. Then I've got a piece of ivory card. So I've got this one at 7 1/4 by 5 1/4, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my backing off.
Uh-huh.
Now, if you don't have adhesive sheets, do exactly what I've done without the adhesive sheets and use your dotty tape runner or your wet glue, up to you. You don't have to have the sheets. Find them easier for something like this. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to try and get it central. It's not imperative that I do, but I'm going to try. And I'm going to press that into place. Run that over, give it a really good press so that's nice and secure. So now we've got our layer here. What I'm then going to do, because this is going to use it in another way for a frame, something like that, even then, take a photo, sit that over the top so it's sitting quite proud with the holly to the back. That's another way to use it as a frame. But I am going to take my craft knife, and all that I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit out to make it easier to get my scissors in. I'm going to do a little bit of fussy cutting.
Yeah.
Now, please don't worry about this bit. The backing does not have to be neat at all. You're not going to see it. As long as you're not chopping into your little holly leaves, all that I'm doing is I'm going around, and underneath I'm cutting little corners. As I say, don't worry about the backing looking neat and tidy.
Have you started Christmasing yet, by the way? Any movies or anything on in your house yet?
Funny enough, the music channel Trance is all music, Christmas music.
Trance?
Now. Yeah, Trance.
What a weird channel. You into trance music?
No, it's just I was channel surfing and I seen that I was on the music channels going through them, and I seen Trance, and it came up
Trance Christmas
top 50 Christmas hits, and that is back to back Christmas music.
But what, trance Christmas or just normal Christmas?
Normal Christmas.
Oh.
I believe the Christmas 24 channel starts later on this month.
Wow.
So that's, if you're, I think in America it's called, actually I think it changed here last year, I think it's also called the Hallmark channel now.
Hallmark,
at Christmas. So it's the...
Oh yeah, it is Hallmark channel, because then they show all the movies as well, don't they?
Yeah, the
Hallmark?
non-Hollywood ones.
Yeah.
You get some really corkers on them.
Yeah.
Really good Christmas films.
So
I know that starts later. And yeah, while I've been prepping, I've had Home Alone on, I've had Elf on, Miracle on 34th Street.
What about Jingle All the Way?
Yep, Jingle All the Way.
I don't know what everyone else's point is now, but the kids are back to school. Daisy had her first day back at, or her first day at secondary school today in Cordia. She was fine. She went in with her friends. Some of her friends from primary have gone in with her, but me and Laura took her. We were both a little bit teary when she went, oh, little girls at secondary school. But no, once the kids go back and you sort of get to mid-September, I start feeling all festive, I've got to be honest. The weather gets a bit cooler, doesn't it?
It does, and because I love the heat, and I have to say as well, like on my work Instagram and that, and my personal, I'm not going to say I was lucky to have my operation in the summertime. No one's lucky to have an operation. We don't want one if we can avoid it. But at least I had the summertime. I was doing colouring in my back garden, you know, with my alcohol pens, tri-blends, classics, and I love the summertime. I love the heat, but you know what? I love the autumn time. Absolutely love the autumn time.
Go out for a nice sort of walk, innit? You know, kick the leaves around, it's all cold, and you come back inside, nice and warm, get all snuggly, get hot chocolate, a few snacks, get a Christmas movie on.
Absolutely.
Home Alone.
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely, for sure. So can't...
Sorry, we've just had an unbelievable bit of news in our ear. So you know our Lily, she has never seen Home Alone.
Wow.
Craig?
Wow.
I wonder though, it's one of my favourite movies ever. I wonder though, for anyone who's not seen Home Alone and they watch it now for the first time, whether they'll be as enamoured with it as we all are, who's watched it over all the years.
Can I just say, and I know you'll totally agree with me, if you've never seen them and you're wanting to watch them, watch Home Alone.
Yeah.
Watch Home Alone 2. Give Home Alone 3 a try.
Yeah.
Do not go any further.
No.
They're on to something like Home Alone 46, there's even Home Alone Bone Alone.
Bone Alone, do not watch
dogs.
that with the dogs. There's a dog version. This is not us being funny. There is a dog version called Bone Alone.
Yes.
I bought it on DVD about 3-4 years ago from WH Smith. It was in their bargain bin, and I know the reason why now. It was about $3.99. It is the worst movie I have ever seen.
So
He'll say 2.
Home Alone 2 is I've said it many times. Home Alone 2 is my absolute favourite film ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I absolutely love it. Something to do with New York, of course, but I love it. Home Alone 1 is amazing.
Yeah.
For me, Home Alone 2, I think because it's New York, just tips a post for me. Home Alone 3 is watchable. It's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Don't go any further.
No, don't go any
just
further.
don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. But let's go back to this one. Maybe, frame a Christmas character,
Yeah,
put
why
them
not?
in there if you want to,
Yeah.
personal use, of course. You can't sell it and that unless
Oh,
you
no.
check with copyright and that. Just make sure that's clear. Anyway, I'm not going to do it all because I've already got one of them, but I wanted to show you, see how, I'm not sure if I can quite see this. I've not been bothered about the back, not been overly neat. The main thing is, nice and neat onto the front. So let's bring this one in that I've already done and finished off. Nothing different, just gone in, and fussy cut. Then what I'm going to do, in with all the hollies, you might think he's going to go green. I'm not, because I have gone in and die cut green cardstock. I'm going to use our Christmas Gilding flakes.
Oh, we've got those on the
I'm
show.
going to use the Yuletime Gold, and I'm also going to use the pen. Just to say as well, when you were talking about the original set, Ben,
Yeah.
so that you know, you got
Fine.
the 5-pack that
Yeah.
you may potentially be getting today. You got one of them within that 3-pack. So if you loved this one, please make sure you stock up on that 5-pack because I've been using mine all the time.
Just whilst you've got those pens as well, Peggy says, Craig, a question about the pens. Should they be stored flat or standing?
So, like anything that's got anything liquid in it, if you can, store it, on its side. That's the best way. As it gets to the very, very end, I may potentially store it upright, but yeah, I will always just store it flat onto my desk. If you do store it upright, it's not the end of the world. There is a little chamber that'll keep it in, and same with, there's a little plastic, it's like a little ball in there, and that's what the nib goes into to stop it drying out. It's not going to flow, but because it's liquid, I would just store it on its side.
Lots of people loving your fussy cutting today. And Zoe Carver says, Craig, have you watched Bad Santa?
I have indeed.
Any good?
Yeah. Yeah, have you not seen it?
I don't think I have. Has it got, who's in that? Billy Bob Thornton?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
You've not?
No.
Yeah, if
Is
you've
it rude?
seen it, yeah, if you've seen it, you probably wouldn't ask me live if it was any good. It is good. Yes, not for kids.
Not okay. Fine. Good.
I've not seen the new one. They brought a new one out last year. Second one.
What? Badder Santa.
No,
Worse Santa.
I think it's still called
Bad Santa.
Bad Santa, but it's
2.
Bad Santa 2.
Ben and Craig back together again, says Andrea. I know I'm going to have a lot of laughs today, but maybe 1 or 2. And Caitlin, I've only seen one Home Alone. What? Members of our team not having seen Home Alone. It's outrageous.
I remember me and Caitlin talked about that.
Did you? Why were you talking about the...
Because we were talking about Christmas films. Yeah, talking about Christmas films.
Which one's she seen? Just the first one or the second one?
I actually can't remember what one it was.
You have to let us know.
I can't remember if it's the first or second.
Debbie's not seen, not our Debbie Mayen, that says, I've never seen Home Alone either. Please, if you haven't seen Home Alone, do yourself a favour this Christmas and watch it.
Yeah.
Because it's such a good movie.
It really, really is.
So much fun.
I don't think they're going to get the Best Parent Award or anything like that. But, it's tongue-in-cheek. It is fun. It's got a good story.
It is a good story.
Right at the end, when the mum comes... I'm not going to do any spoilers. But, yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Kevin, I'm so sorry. And he just stands there.
He pulls the little face, doesn't he? I love Home Alone, says Still Sparkly, but I think Elf is my favourite Christmas movie. It's a good movie.
Now, I'm going to say, I don't think I shared it on my Crafter's Companion Instagram. I've done it on my personal one. Last week, my girlfriend had, I think it was cleanser or something like that.
Had what?
Cleanser, skin cleanser in the bathroom. And it's called Elf.
Oh, okay.
Or on the side, the bra is called Elf. Well, all day I was humming, do, 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 and I know I was getting on her wick, but I couldn't get it out of my head, because even the logo looked very similar as well, but it's called Elf.
Shelby says, I love the way Craig says film.
Film.
We enjoyed the Santa Claus movie, says Heather Springer. They're coming out with a new one in the series. I think I like the first one of those. Wasn't there a silly one later on with Jack Frost in it?
Yes. Return to... So Santa Claus...
Return to...
The Escape Clause. Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause.
We need a song for Fussy... This is brilliant. I love... You guys are amazing. So Brenda says, we need a song for Fussy Cut. Suzanne Dawn then says, Phoebe's Smelly Cat would be great. And then Suzanne then goes, Fussy Cut, Fussy Cut, where have my scissors gone? Fussy Cut, it's all Ben's fault.
Love that.
That is brilliant.
Brilliant.
That is the new song.
Absolutely brilliant. I love that. Absolutely love that.
Suzanne Dawn, take a bow. We are nicking that one. Andrew says, Bad Santa's not a movie to have children watching.
No.
There was loads of comments coming through. Thank you for all
Brilliant.
these. What card are you using? The cream coloured one, says Tracy.
So this is just my ivory card that I had in my stash. You could use one of our ivory Centura pearls or the textured one. It just so happens that it's a smooth one that I'm using. But yeah, it is. It's an ivory one that I've used. And I know you can't quite see it, but what I've done, you get a little bit of a glisten through, I've coloured in all of the hollies. Now that, until I put something on it, that will stay sticky for an hour, for a day, for a week, for 2 weeks. That will stay completely sticky till you put something on it. So obviously I'm just going to use it straight away. If you are going to leave it for whatever reason, the back ends that come off your foam pads or your adhesive sheets, keep them over the top of it, because you don't want any dust or anything like that to cover it. So all that I'm going to do, I've gone in with all of the holly.
Just whilst you're putting that on
there, go for it.
Claudia says, could you write something with the ballpoint glue pens and then cover with embossing powder and heat emboss?
You absolutely can.
Marvellous. Great question.
Can indeed.
Claudia.
It is so good for your embossing powders, for your Gilding flakes, for your fine glitters, you know, even some of your chunkier glitters. But because it is a fine ballpoint pen, you know, there's only so much chunky glitter it's going to hold. But yeah, you can absolutely hold it into place.
Sarah says, lads! Good to see you both back together. Just waiting for bloopers part. I don't know what you mean. Bloopers?
Bloopers.
We're very professional here. Never any bloopers when we're in the studio.
Always.
And Diana Celentano, did I say her name right? Hopefully. My son looked like Kevin from that movie, and everyone used to stop us when we were out and asked if he was the Home Alone
Really?
kid. Yeah. He's just about the same age as Macaulay Culkin.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Kevin, you spent 9,700 on room service. See, I honestly can pretty much say that film in...
Well, all the words?
A lot of it, yeah. Yeah, don't ask me right now. It's one of those, you know, it's the film's playing.
Well, it's the same with me, like with Arnie movies and also Roger Moore Bond movies. I know all of the one-liners.
Yeah.
You know, after he's like taking out the bad guy, I'll always know the line which, you know, Bond will say or Arnie will say. The Running Man was on. Have you ever seen The Running Man? That was on. That was on the other night on ITV4, and I know all of the lines after he's beaten the bad guys.
That's it. I know it's
sad, isn't it? Really, when you watch a film so much that you know
so much. Yeah. But sometimes, you know, when you've got a film, you just enjoy it, don't you?
Yeah.
You never get. It's like Mrs. Doubtfire.
That you made me laugh the other day on your socials.
Do you know? I am going to post it on my work social.
So it was you, your girlfriend, and your mum, wasn't it?
That's right, yeah.
With like face masks. And I can't remember what you'd put, but I was fully expecting you to have like a Mrs. Doubtfire reference, and he hadn't done it, so I just literally posted in the comments below, "Hello, dear." I can't do it as well as Craig. But
yeah. Well, do you know what it was? Is because my mum was down for a few days. So she was down for a few days, my girlfriend was round, and of course Saturday night here in the UK it was Clash at the Castle.
Oh, yeah, it was.
You know, it was Clash at the Castle, the WWE event. I wasn't going to put my mum and girlfriend through that, but they very kindly said, no, we watched, they understood it was a big thing for the UK. So I watched about the first 45 minutes or so, and they were doing face masks. And they had one for me. They're like, "You going to do it?" I was like, "Yeah, go on then." So yeah, we all look like Mrs. Doubtfire.
I tend to join in the face mask fun when Daisy and Laura have a face mask night. They 9 times out of 10 they'll buy one for me, and we just all sit there. Sometimes look quite terrifying. I think.
I know.
Take a picture of you.
But I have to say, my skin felt so smooth afterwards.
Yeah, that's why you keep such youthful looks.
Youthful looks.
Never watched Home Alone, says Jules Hancock. Much prefer Miracle on 34th Street with Dickie Attenborough. That is a great movie.
Yeah.
Followed by Love Actually. Oh, I'm not fussed about that. I know you're all going to hate me for it.
I can take it. I can watch it, but it's not one that I go to first. I'll take or leave it. Go.
Lots of people appreciating what you're doing here whilst we're chatting away as well. This is looking phenomenal, Mr. Craig. Marvellous.
So what I would do, Ben, is once I've gone in with the gold, I would brush it down with a little sponge, then I would go back again and add more gold so that it picks up in all of the little areas that hasn't been stuck. Because keeping in mind, it will stay sticky.
Yeah.
So I've done all my gold first, then I've gone in and I've now done all the berries. That's still with the Christmas Gilding flakes that we can see here. Now, because it's die cut, that's going to hold the liquid of the glue.
Yeah.
So you don't have to do what I'm away to do. I think it helps, but it's not essential. If there's any little bits where I've gone in with the glue and the Gilding flakes over onto the holly, what I've done to neaten it off, I've done another one, exactly the same as before, Ben, green cardstock and our double-sided adhesive sheets.
Okay.
And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to overlay that, bang over the top of what I've already done, and any bits of the Gilding flakes that has creeped over the edge, it's now hiding it. It's hiding it completely. And if you like the thought of this and thought about colouring in the middle, come back launch day with the same die set. I'm going to show you another technique where you can colour in the middle. But then look at that with the Gilding flakes. So then all that I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that over the top.
How great does that look?
White card, it's big enough so it's been framed, but not too big. So all that I'm going to do, I'm just going to use my my tacky glue because it's had another talking to before.
Deborah says, I talk to my glue also, but not as nice as Craig does.
No. I'm usually not bad. I think certainly because I'm at home, keeping in mind, to be fair, when I used that glue in the first demo, that's the first time I've used it in 9 weeks.
Oh, really?
So it still hadn't completely clogged up, so that was good.
And also, Zoe just says, Craig makes Gilding flakes so easy, but I just don't know, I'd get them everywhere. I think the tip is, and you've seen, I think you obviously mentioned this and Debbie does as well, when you get them, it's good to dispense them into a bigger container, isn't it? Like a takeaway container.
That's it. Takeaway container,
or
absolutely
Tupperware.
Perfect. If you are using that, just make sure there's no oils of that inside. But what I do, Asda or Walmart, I can't say Walmart or Hovet, although it's the same family, but Asda here in the UK, 2 of them, 150. 2 of them, 150. And what I do is I just decant them. And actually, the labels are actually really easy to peel off the lids. So I just stick them on, and that's how I store them, because I'm going to say it's now impossible for you to get them back into the tubs. So if you do that, then of course you can then just decant them into there. But yeah, absolutely, if you've had an Indian, Chinese or that, takeaways, perfect. Just make sure there's no oils or that left and it's completely clean. And then last but by no means least, Ben, I did want to have a white matten layer. But I'll be totally honest with you, it's an absolute nightmare to actually position, make sure your stamp's in the right position with the perfect matten layer. So I've done that first. Then what I've done is I've gone in with another piece of multi-purpose, slightly bigger. The glitter card, that's a red multi-purpose, our red luxury cardstock.
Yep.
And I'm going in, just for speed, I'm going to use my tacky glue again.
Is that from the set with the, where you get the glitter card and the mirror card?
That's right, yeah.
You've got that on the show.
Yep. Now I'm just going to press that one in. So we have then got our Christmas sentiment. So any of your sentiments that you've got at home, you can then be using the frames with as well. So that could be a photo, still using the Gilding flakes, but fussy cutting in, you know, I love my fussy cutting, so you can do that. Pop the frame over the top, fussy cut it, you know, don't do the fussy cutting, but still have your photo on the top. Lots of different ways, but that's 2 different ways in which you can use them.
Absolutely brilliant. There's so many lovely comments coming through. I love Craig's demo, says Michelle Christ. Kathy C says the frame is so Christmassy. Linda, looks great, Craig. Debbie, that is a beautiful card, Craig. It looks like stained glass, says Diane Hatch. Adriana says, great tips, Craig. Love this frame card with the Gilding flakes, says Miriam Robinson. I will have to try this. Carol McDaniel, the Gilding flakes make the card pop. Gorgeous. Love your makes, Craig, says Dawn Nordstrom. You always inspire me to craft, not work. Love the Gilding flakes, says Rebecca. Melissa says, beautiful card, Craig. There's so much love coming in for this collection. Don't miss out on it today. Make sure you grab it. And a few of you just commenting about us boys, us lads, using the old face masks. Lorna says, nothing wrong with a face mask. It takes a real man to admit that he joins in. Absolutely. Exactly. How do you think we keep such youthful looks, you see? You know? Face masks. If you want the Gilding flakes, I say if you want them, you want the Gilding flakes. So what are you waiting for? Grab these, get these right in your basket, because you're going to get the 3 Christmas colours: the festive green, festive green, festive red, and your Yuletide gold. And what you get with these as well are these really cool foam shapes as well. So you've got all of these that you can simply add your flakes to, pop out and add as like decorative elements to your cards. So you've got Christmas ornaments in there, which are going to look amazing. You've got, by the way, in there you've got 72 pop outs. You've got 48 here, which is your Christmas trees and your presents. You've then got the heavenly angels. So again, you've got all of the different angels and the peace doves. Back to Home Alone again there. And you've got your stars in there too, and then you've got a wonderful selection, 33 of the sensational snowflakes. So all that's included, and these boards here just give you a bit of an idea of the kind of effect you could achieve. And look at that. I mean, how stunning is that effect? And you saw it with Craig's card just there, you know, how much fun it is to use these Gilding flakes, whether you're applying them using the frames that you can pick up today on launch day, you know, whether you're going to use them with these foam shapes that you're getting within the kit. I would say this is an absolute must buy today. So much fun, and just going to add like real quality to your projects, especially if you're like making Christmas cards to sell as well. If you can add this kind of layer of beautifulness to your cards, to your projects, you're going to be able to charge that little bit more, because it really does take your projects to the next level. All of that is included for just £22.37 platinum today, or £28.64. Also worth bearing in mind, very, very busy today on the glue pens, the ballpoint glue pens. Get these whilst you can. I have a feeling these are going to be one of those items again that we're not going to be able to keep in stock, and that are going to fly out very, very quickly indeed. Already today, hundreds of you have jumped in and bought these. You're going to get all 5 of those for just £7.99 or $10.36 if you're a platinum member. And if you're getting the frames, you know, obviously we've been talking a lot about these for, you know, just framing your photos, but, you know, you'll be using them for your cards, of course, as well. And you know what, in general, you can never have too many sentiments. So what we've done here is bundled together some beautiful sentiments. How this works actually, you've got 2 sets I'm going to show you first, and the last set, the heartfelt sentiments from your nitwits kindly thoughts, you're getting for free. So basically within this bundle we're giving you £9.98, $13.90 worth of free product. We are almost at the point where we've given away £90,000 worth of product over the course of the last day and a bit. It is so busy right now, do not miss out. So you're getting Sending Positivity. This brings you beautiful sentiments like you mean the world to me, live your dreams, don't be afraid to be great, you can and you will, breathe deep. That's just a few. You've then got this one here, which is Sharing the Love. So you've got You're the Best. I love this one here, Follow Your Heart, with a little sort of hand-drawn heart, which looks super cute. You deserve all the love in the world, and friends like you are far too few. And then this one you're getting from the Nitwits Kindly Thoughts collection, which is your freebie. So this is worth almost £10, $14. Really lovely, slightly bigger sentiments in lots of different styles. I love that beautiful sort of script you've got here with Celebrate. You've got Thank You. You've got Hello to You, Dear Friend. Get well soon, and Celebrate the Day. Just a few of the sentiments within that bundle. It's 28 in total. £6.39 or $7.96 is bonkers. We're going to give you a little bit of a time to check out your basket. Don't forget, we've got £10 Tuesday. Check the web whilst you're there for the deals which weren't there yesterday and which will only be there today because it's Tuesday, so £10 Tuesday. It won't be there tomorrow because it's Wednesday. I didn't need to explain that really because you know I'm just being very thorough. Don't forget, if you spend £10 or more, you'll get the free phone widgety thing. That's included, and it's double points too. Keep the comments coming through because in the last 35 minutes we've got to do the demo of the show, we've got to pick another winner, and we've got loads more to show you. It's a busy old day. Head to the checkout and we will be right back. Our craft experts come from all over the UK to HQ up in the northeast, and here they are telling you a little bit about where they're from and what it's famous for.
I'm originally from London, so Stoke Newington I was born and bred, and loved London. I mean, I love London now. Something really magical about being in the capital. Grew up in Norfolk, loved it. The countryside, the scenery, it was very green and just beautiful and picturesque. I now live in Bedford, which is brilliant for work and life because I feel like Bedford is sort of central to all these places around us, so I get to see so many different places. It's just great to be there.
So I live in Barnsley. It's and I say a town, it's a town in South Yorkshire. And South Yorkshire's a gorgeous place. Barnsley in particular, I love. It gets a lot of flack, but it's a really beautiful, picturesque place to live, especially because there's lots of green places around there, lots of lovely parks and things like that, but it is a gorgeous place to live. Elthicka, neighbouring village to us, which is just full of history, and I love going there ever such a lot. Famous, what's it famous for? Oh, the most famous thing I can think of is a film called Kes. A local author called Barry Hines, who lived in Oiland Common, made a very famous film called Kes that is well known from where I am and actually filmed literally around the corner from where I live.
Quick Buy, all your crafty must-haves in a flash. Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set. Quick Buy, get yours now.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comfort of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
Welcome back. Thank you for joining us here on Crafters TV. Day 2 of the 3rd anniversary of Crafters TV. We love the fact that you're part of the celebrations. We had such a great day yesterday, and we're busy again today. I think a lot of people tuning in for the deals, tuning in for the bargains, tuning in for the launch, and also to welcome the main man back as well. Craig is in the building. He is back, and it's lovely to have him here. Couple of questions just before we move on. I know we've got some more demos to do. Stephen would like to know, Craig, will you be demoing these with the foil press in the future?
Yes, I will do. More than likely it'll be on one of my Facebook Lives. It's kind of talked about, both myself and Debbie Robinson. We're trying absolute hard to endeavour to do a Facebook Live from our home every single week. So it'll be on one of my Facebook Lives, but absolutely I will do.
Well, 2 questions. Stephanie says, I wonder, should you run your anti-static bag in the container before you empty your gilding flakes into it? I haven't tried them yet. Is that worth doing?
You can do. I don't. It'll do no harm whatsoever. What I would say, it would be worthwhile doing it if it's a takeaway container. As I say, going back to it, make sure it's the oils are completely out. Go over it. If it's a shop bought container like I've done, I don't do it with an anti-static bag, but you can. It'll do no harm.
And Jeanette says, if I use double-sided foam sheets and dies, could I make my own Christmas tree / snowflakes, deer, or anything? Do you think this would work, Craig?
Yes, absolutely. Just make sure it's not overly intricate, but yeah, what you can do is take our foam pad sheets, our A4 sheets, put your cardstock over the top so it's stuck, and then die cut till your heart's content. In actual fact, if you want to make your own foam sheets, you don't necessarily have to put card over the top. As I say, just make sure it's not an overly intricate die, otherwise that won't go through the whole lot of kind of stick. But other than that, yeah, of course you can.
Do it. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Dan says, I just watched Ben and Craig's video. So funny. We were laughing when we watched it. Caitlin said, does such a good job with it. It's really funny. Michelle says, I love all of the team that Sarah has on Crafters TV. What a great and wonderful group of people. I wish I was friends with them, as they all seem down to earth and fun. Well, we are, and you are. Mm-hmm. That's the point. You are friends with us. And of course, you know, you can keep in touch with us all on our various pages. You can watch us here on the channel. You can always speak to us, send in messages. And I know Craig's the same as me. Whenever we do posts on our page, I always do try and read them all. I mean, we can't comment on everyone, but I'll always put a little like or try and message on as many as I can. You do the same, don't you?
Absolutely, yeah. And you know, all of us at Crafters Companion, if you see us replying to your commentary, it is us. Yeah. It is us that's doing it.
Yeah, not, you know, like a random... We're not big enough to have like PAs and stuff, are we? Just pretending to be us?
No.
Maybe one day.
I'd like to that. I would probably still like to do it myself.
Would you?
I would do, yeah.
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 You know. Yeah, anyway, I'm just thinking about having a PA. That would be great, wouldn't it? That would be. But no, we reply to all of the messages. I would not be a diva. I resent that. They're calling me a diva.
Yeah, I know. I can hear them in my ear.
Oh yeah, of course you can. All right, don't be a diva. God, he's been back an hour and a half already. I'm the least diva-y person you'll ever meet, aren't I, Craig?
I think you're at least... No, I don't know. I think there's others on the team that are way less divas. All of us. Apart from Ben.
Should have seen him when he came in today. First day back for about 9 weeks. Get me this, get me that, need this, needs that. Why is this there? Why is that there? Why are we in Studio 2? That's what it's like. Terrible. Terrible.
Thank you, Jamie. Thank you. I'm not even going to retaliate to what you just said.
If you believe any of that, you believe anything. James has gone, it's a pleasure to have him back. He said nothing about me. Let's move on. The Christmas card front colouring pad collection. Now, these are brilliant. I know I've been away for a week. I didn't get a welcome back. Let's have a quick look at these. So you're basically...
I've been 9.
What?
I've been 9. I've trumped your week by
You've trumped?
8 weeks.
I didn't want to know that. Thanks very much. Let's have a look at the Christmas card front colouring pads. Now, you're basically getting all 4 of these, but we're giving you 1 set for free. So that is basically, we're giving away £9.99, $12.95. And what you get with all of these is 6 of each of the images. So you get 36 images to colour in. And with each of the bundles, if I show you with this one here, which is called The Miracle of Christmas, the back 3 pages you get are the beautiful pop-out sentiments. So they're beautifully foiled in your sort of copper, rose gold. You've got your gold and your silver there too, and they've got some beautiful Christmas sentiments. So you get that with each and every one of the collections. So you've got your more sort of religious nativity scene set. Then you've got your Nature's Christmas. So this is all your Christmas foliage, things like your poinsettias, your holly and your ivy, your Christmas wreaths, the pine cones, a bit of mistletoe in there as well, which is rather nice. Again, the back 3 pages, you'll get those foiled sentiments. This one is my favourite. Merry Christmas to all. I really like Father Christmas here. I think he's
so cute.
He's very cute, isn't he? Nice big bold images. And again,
who coloured these? Who coloured these?
I don't know actually.
These are absolutely
amazing, aren't they?
spectacular.
Yeah, they are.
No, it wasn't Nicola.
I nearly said it was Nicola, but it wasn't. Apparently, it was me. It wasn't. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's one thing I've not really had a bit of a go at yet is colouring, but one day. And then you've got your winter scenes, of course, as well. Beautiful. So the little robin, the little snowman and the snow globe. You've got your Christmas tree. You've got your stags. And if I flip it that way, you can see you've got your little Christmas village there with the Christmas tree in the sort of centre of the village and your beautiful Christmas church. So £23.98 is your platinum price. $31.08 if you're platinum. And of course, we're giving you one of those pads for free. So the neighbours have been very noisy, aren't they? Neighbours. Sarah's on QVC next door. God, we're keeping the noise down. And God,
exactly.
Dear, oh dear.
We try,
Anyway, let's have a look. You're going to be... Which one are you going to be colouring in this demo?
So I'm going to use the book The Miracle of Christmas.
Okay.
So we're going to do a bit of colouring and then we're going to use the frames again. So within Wake Up Call, I'll have used the frames with a photo, with a Christmas stamp and one of these books.
Yep.
And then Launch Day, pretty much all my demos are with photos. I want to give you a little bit of a mix on Wake Up Call.
Okay.
We have got tri-blends on the show as well. We will look at them throughout launch day because I'll be using them then, but also on launch party because I know there's an incredible deal. So get your pen and paper ready. I will go through all the pens that I'll be using to use and colour the finished sample. They are gold yellow blend, jade green blend, earth brown blend, orange blend, purple blend, ice grey blend.
Why are you saying it like that?
Fair skin blend. Citrus blend. True blue blend. So, of course, I'm not going to colour the whole lot, but that is all the pens that I'll have used to colour in the full sample that I'll show you just shortly. So let's go in with the jade green blend. So we're going to go in and let's go in. So I'm going to go in with the lightest tone here. And while I've been off bed, 2 things I've had to do.
What?
I have had to
sort the bathroom out.
Re-ink lots of my classic pens because I've used so many of them while I've been off that, well, starting to run dry, so I've had to re-ink them.
Debbie was doing that the other day, funnily enough.
Yeah.
Demonstrating that,
Yeah, I had to re-ink a lot of mine. And just today, I took delivery of a new set of tri-blend pens because I used pretty much all of mine so much while I've been off that they've all gone dry.
Oh, really?
So that is how much colouring I have been doing over the past, I'm not going to say 9 weeks, let's say the last 6 weeks or so. But I've gone in with the lightest tone with that one there.
How soon after you got home did you have like an urge to start crafting again? Was it like pretty much straight away?
It was probably about a week.
Yeah.
It was probably about a week once I was properly back on my feet because, gosh, I was in and out within 6 days.
I know, it was unbelievable, wasn't it?
You know, you all know at home, it was a big operation.
Yeah.
Obviously, nowadays, they get you in and out as soon as they can. It's always better to be at home and recover. But yeah, it was about a week and I was dabbling in my craft room.
Because I'm trying to think, I lose track of time because Charlotte and I came round to see you and that was so soon after.
That's
and even
right.
then you were like up and about and feeling pretty good, weren't you?
That's right. I think I was back in my craft room then, so I think you and Charlotte had come round, must have been about a week and a half, 2 weeks after I had come out. So yeah, it was It's a lot of crafting, a lot of colouring has been done.
Cindy says, I'm tuning in to see Craig and Ben together. Well, thank you, Cindy. We're here all day, the two of us. Deborah Barnford just says, I was sure I didn't need any of these frames, but Craig is making me think otherwise. You need them. Absolutely. Even if you're not sure of the whole set, of course, you can go on a twofer if you want. Rosalind Russell says, I love the back and forth banter between you two. Caroline Handy says, I've just seen the video. I love it. I can't believe that Craig threw all his papers on the floor, though.
That's how excited I was to
Exactly
see
right.
it.
That was my, exactly right.
My prep that I was getting sorted.
Yeah.
And it went flying. Couldn't believe you were there.
Gilmore says, divas take long holidays frequently, Ben, so definitely not to you. God, oh dear. I don't think I saw a comment from you yesterday, Gilmore. I can definitely tell you're back today. Carletta says, I wanted to make sure not to miss the first day Craig was back, so I set an alarm. Craig says, not off the grid. Today is like Christmas and you're the present. We've missed you whilst you were gone, and we are so happy to have you back.
I am so excited to be back. You have no idea.
And just on the subject of re-inking, so Lynn says, Craig, is there a way to re-ink the old set of Classics pens? Is that Classiques?
Classic pens.
Is there...
I don't know. I've never had the old set, so I'm not sure the style of the chamber.
Okay.
So that is one that we're going to have a look. What I would say, go on our social.
Yeah.
Because you may find something coming up where you can ask a question to our lovely Leanne, and she's going to be the perfect one to answer.
Leanne's Craft Clinic.
It is, yeah. So I know Crafters TV, Crafters Companion, Crafters USA. If you go onto their Facebook, I think Instagram as well, you'll see a lovely picture of Leanne, all about Craft Clinic. Pop your question down. But now that you've said it in this show, that's one that I'll keep in mind as well, just so that we make sure it will get answered.
And just whilst you are colouring, again, this is a great question, and it's one that that does come up a lot, and it's always worth recapping on. So Heather says, what is the best cardstock to colour on? I suppose it depends what you're colouring with, doesn't it, Craig?
Yeah, absolutely. So if you're using your alcohol pens, such as your Tri-Blends, your Classics, your Illustrator pens, if you can go for your Nina cardstock, that is absolutely the best one to go to. It's all about the compressed fibres, how smooth the cardstock is, and it actually, without contradicting myself, because you are actually wanting to saturate your cardstock with the ink.
Yeah.
But your Nina cardstock will only take so much.
Okay.
So it's not going to take more than it actually needs. So in some ways, it will enable your pens to last that little bit longer. You can, if you do not have Nina cardstock, if you can at the moment, you know what's going on in the world, if you can't reach for Nina cardstock but you've got plenty of alcohol, multi-purpose cardstock, you can get a really, really good shading and dimension by using that one. So alcohol pens, Nina cardstock, I would always say an absolute must, but a good substitute is multi-purpose cardstock.
Yeah.
Alcohol, watercolouring.
Yeah.
Watercolour card.
Yeah.
Plain and simple, watercolour card.
And what about pencils as well? If you're using our colour blends, which is the wax-based pencils, what's the best card for that then?
So with that one there, because potentially once you've used them, you would be going over and blending them with your alcohol solution.
Yeah.
So think of them as an alcohol pen. So Nina cardstock, or of course your multi-purpose cardstock.
Okay.
Just think of them in that way.
Yeah.
Even if you're not using the blending solution, still just use your Nina cardstock.
Some good questions coming through here. Remember, the more you ask, the more you comment, the more you hashtag banter with us, we will obviously put you into the draw to win prizes. Karen says, once opened, how long do re-inkers last without drying out?
Oh, ages. Absolutely ages. Make sure that they are completely out of sunlight, because even in sunlight, alcohol can still evaporate, even in a bottle of that. But if it's out of sunlight, it's going to last you so long.
Donna Sunshine says, the two of you together is like a breath of fresh air. I like your surname, Donna Sunshine. Donna Sunshine. Ringrock76 says, what have I done now? I'm waiting for Craig to throw all his pens at Ben. What have I done? That would not be funny, Nicola. That would be an HR matter. That would be. Stained glass always looks lovely, says Celtic Flower. I'm collecting Spectrum Noir illustrators. I like the brush nibs. Alcohol markers look like they're perfect for this kind of colouring, says Celtic Flower.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, nice, got that beautiful nib to it. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go and colour the whole lot. I'm not going to show you the finished result just yet, because we're going to go over to the frames. What I wanted to show you, what I like to do when it comes to colouring, don't do it a lot, I like to have a play with the layout. And what I mean by that is only colour part of them. So that was actually my classic alcohol marker, just drawing a line, and I've only coloured up to that line. You know, you could do that bit, you could do another line there and colour into there and leave a section out, you know, and it can look quite funky. You might not like that effect. If you don't like it, don't do it. But it does look really, really quite effective. And that's what I'm going to use for that one. So let's get this one finished off. And I've gone in with this gold satin card. This is from the Bethlehem collection. And we're going to use the bells here. So the bells is another one that I would highly recommend doing exactly what I'm going to do, and that's running it through your embossing folder afterwards. So plastic, magnetic, and then top plate. So as I said at the start of this demo, over the 3 demos, 4 kind of including this. First one with the frame is with a photo, the second one is with your stamped sentiments, the third one is using the colouring pads. So it's a nice way to show you the different ways in which you can be using the frames. Coming up in launch day, then predominantly, if I remember correctly, all my demos are using family photos, so you'll see lots more ideas when it comes to them. So I'm just taking that excess out. So embossing, it's a question that I know many of us get asked quite a lot. Just imagine you're cutting into your embossing mat. It won't damage it, do not worry. It will not damage it, as long as you make sure you take out your magnetic shim.
Yeah.
So you're cutting into your embossing mat, but you're taking out the magnetic sheet. Still got the plastic shim in. If you do have them all together, you'll know about it. As I like to say, it absolutely annihilates your embossing mat. So taking this one out now, and we're going to go in. I'm going to pop this bit out. Of course, this is just held into place with my tape. So take it out, work my way in, pop all this out, and each of these frames has a different border all the way around.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go in with, I don't have a bit of black card to hand, but if I show you, that is how the bell border, this one here, bells and bows. You've got all this embossing detail.
Yeah.
Later on in launch day, I'll show you a demo where I'm using this one, but fussy cutting, pardon me, where we then decoupage our own.
He's excited to be back.
So another piece.
He didn't even break a stride.
Sorry.
Brilliant.
Another piece of cardstock from our Bethlehem collection.
Yeah.
I did trim this image down to 3 1/4 by 5 inches, and I'm going to go in. I've cut this teal card to 6 by 4 because it's a nice fit for the frame. And then what I'm going to do, we can go over the top. I'm just going to use my glue. I'll use my tacky glue for this, and then we can start to finish it off. Ben.
You're not even paying for that frame, by the way, if you go for the full collection. That's one of the freebies, which is redonkulous.
It really is.
Bethlehem collection is stunning, says Janet. Yeah, we'll show you that a little bit later on. Great to see you back, Craig, says Janet Brannan. I like the colours you're using, says Eleanor Fleck. Lovely colouring, says Ringrock76. And Bubble and Squeak says, afternoon, Craig, Ben, and all in the studio. Afternoon. In the gallery today, by the way, in case I haven't mentioned, top team, we've got Nicola and Jamie steering the Good Ship Craft today.
Indeed.
We've got Oi from Jamie and Nicola.
We got a sneeze.
We got a sneeze. She did actually just
right
sneeze.
in our ear.
Yeah, in our ear. All good friends here, though. Lynn Miles says, what was it that Craig threw into the wall by mistake in an earlier episode? So funny.
What did I throw into the wall?
I vaguely remember it was you and I, and you were doing something, and you threw something. Was it a pen or something, or were you cleaning out a jar? And you
now
threw
was
it?
was I not taking a lid or something off? Was I not taking a lid
I can't remember.
or something off? And then it flung. I need to move this down. It flung
Across the studio.
across the studio.
I think. There's so many funny things happening here.
That's what it was. I'm sure that's what it was.
And Dolly Dimple says, boys and their toilet humour. I'm not quite sure what you're referring to there, Dolly Dimple.
I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. We don't stoop that level.
Of course we don't. We're professionals here, you know.
We are, of course we are.
No, ever professional.
Ever so much. 5 3/4 by 7 3/4 card blank, pattern paper. You guessed it, Bethlehem collection.
Of course.
And I'm going to press that one in. I'm going to bring back in my image here. What have I done? I just had my pokey tool. So I'm going to take, as you can see, well prepped with all my tapes and that. To be fair, I've had 9 weeks off, so I should be well prepped. But what I am going to do as well is I'm just going to add a little bit more. Just going in with my tacky glue. Remember, and you can be using the glue pens, but I would, for me, still anything like this, anywhere we want a good stick, I would go in with my tacky glue. I'm going to set that one into the middle, press that one in, and now what I've done, you might have some of Hunky Dory Diamond Sparkle Gem and Pearls left. I've got a couple from the Dreamies, just some of the gold pearls, so I'm going to pop that there, and then also using the Bethlehem collection.
Yeah.
Sending Christmas wishes.
Amazing.
So this one here was from the Joyous Sentiments, stamped out just on a strip of multi-purpose, same matte gold card, and a few more pearls.
What made you decide to just colour part of it and leave it?
I done years ago when I used to do work for Dawn, Bibby.
Yeah.
She had a big stamp and I done it then. And I really, really loved the effect, and I totally forgot about it. And it came up once a couple of weeks ago on my memories, and I thought, oh, I need to try that again. And then our pads came along, and I just thought it was a perfect opportunity to do that. But like I say, Ben, you know, I've gone at an angle. You could go straight down, you could go across, you could do it so you've got a bit of an angle, it could be Waverley line, whatever you want. You start it, good idea, Jamie. Someone might want to finish it off. You can do. But then there we go. That's showing how you can use the bells and bows framed using our Christmas colouring pads, die cutting the frames in that simplest form, bits of matte and layer, but that's it.
Absolutely.
Actually, should I show you my actual
go
finished
on.
one? So that's the one with the full colouring that we can see there. But then that's how it can look if you only do part of it.
It's great. A lot of people love that. Craig, you are back in form, says Andrea Floyd. He's never been out of form. He's just been away, isn't he? See, it's a different way to show off the colouring page. Loving it. Gosh, what a pretty frame, says Gilmore. Delightful card, Craig, says Alison. Jennifer says, I love your projects and ideas, Craig. Bubble and Squeak says, looking pretty, Craig. Card or you, it's your choice. Both. That's very sweet. Glad you're back and fully recovered. Dolly Dimple says, love the way Craig says pearls.
Some things never change.
How do you say it again?
Pearls.
No, you don't. Puddle.
Pearls.
Puddles.
Pearls.
Yeah.
Pearls.
Celtic Flower says, why are your cards so lovely and mine look like they were crafted by a hangry toddler?
Oh, don't be daft.
They don't. No,
don't be daft.
Don't.
No, they won't.
No,
they won't. I bet you they look absolutely beautiful.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to show you the boards, but before that, as soon as you've lined them up, can you just get the vote going on the demo of the show? Because I know what the time is. Yeah, 12.
Let's do it. let's go for it.
Go on then.
So, well, 4 demos combined into 3. So, first one here, using our frame with Clemmy with my lovely hairband, because the adhesive took off a little bit of that photo paper with the butterfly. So, number 1, number 2, and number 3. Choice is yours.
1, 2, 3, get voting. Love the part colour idea. Love the card, says Diana, and that is a stunning card. Both of them, says Bubble and Squeak. Do you want to? Oh, I'm not sure. Do you want to? Oh, sorry, my bad. The colouring pad. So basically, you're getting all of these. We're giving you one for free. So £9.99 worth of product for free. $12.95. Each of these, you get 6 images, 6 of each. That's your 36 pages, and then you'll get 3 sheets in the back. If I actually show you on the uncoloured boards. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Sorry, Nicola. Sorry. No, it's all right. I'm here. There you go. Boom. You're going to get 3 of the sheets in the back with your beautiful foiled sentiments. That one's your Merry Christmas to all. Then you've got Nature's Christmas, which is all of your foliage and your wreaths and your mistletoe and your holly and ivy. And then the Miracle of Christmas is the one that Craig was just using to create that last card. As I've said, it's 156 sheets in total. Platinum price is $23.98 or $31.08. I can confirm that over the course of the last day and a half, we have already a £250,000 giveaway for our Crafters TV 3rd anniversary, given away over £90,000 worth of product, which is amazing. And we will continue to give it away. The more you shop, the more we give away. It is absolutely unbelievable. Also, don't forget, if you spend £10, $10, you'll get the free phone pop socket. I'm not going to get that. You are going to spend £10 or $10 today, obs, because it's £10, $10 Tuesday. You will see that section of the website. It's head to crafterscompanion.com.co.uk, and you'll see that, see more deals than we had yesterday. So that's your freebie in your basket. You'll get double points on everything that you spend over the course of the event as well, which is amazing. And as we've said, the more you comment, the more chances you've got of winning a prize. And the prizes are here. So how this basically works, every show, every hour of every show, we give away a prize to a winner. If you win that prize, you then go...
I want to share the excitement of what you're going to choose and who's going to win it.
Oh, thank you. If you win the prize, you also go into Craig's VIP craft along, which he's doing.
I am indeed, yep.
And then one of you will win everything that Craig uses in his craft along.
Absolutely.
It's all very exciting.
Very exciting. If you didn't see the start of the show, we'll decide together what we're going to make, when we're going to make, and what you're going to get.
Now, we need to pick a winner. I've left... I need to... Oh, thanks, Jamie. No, of course I remembered who the winner was. I am going to... Do you know what? I asked everybody a little while ago what they would like to win, and most people were saying this hour they'd like to go for the mystery bag. Now, I mean, you can show the contents of the mystery bag. It might not be exactly what's in the mystery bag, so maybe we won't show it, just in case.
Just in case.
Yeah. There is something in the bag. You won't just get a bag and go, oh, what's in it? Nothing. That's the mystery. No, there is something in the bag, and we're going to give the mystery bag away to this hour's winner, who is... Louisa Ash.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! Congratulations, Louisa.
Congratulations.
What?
No, I'm just saying congratulations.
Oh, congratulations. You've won the mystery bag. Message us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. We need your address. Tell us when you won so that our guys know exactly, and tell us that, well, tell them that you've won the mystery bag, and I hope you get lots of goodies in there. I mean, you will. It'll be a nice bag. But we'll give away more in the next...
Empty box.
What?
Empty box.
Yeah. You will... You'll get more chances to win in the next show, of course. 2 hours on launch day, and then a launch party later on as well. So plenty more chances to win. And you've got lots more demos coming up with those frames, haven't you, in the next show?
Absolutely, yeah. Lots and lots of them. So we're going to be using them in the way that they're intended, as of course with photos. Maybe one with us. Maybe. You never know. But yeah, so we'll do lots of different ways, lots of different techniques. We'll do some colouring, we'll do some scrapbooking. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And actually, do you know something? Do you know what I might do on launch day as well? I might, if you've not already seen it on my Facebook Live, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of my 2 craft-alongs that I've got coming up.
Amazing. You need to go that way because you need to pick the card up and show it.
Okay.
Because I've got a...
Let me go that way.
The demo of the show, it was very divided. But Caitlin has picked a winner. 2!
Ta-da!
Ta-da!
Number 2 with the Gilding flakes. Here we go. So I know many of you will have these brush lettering stamps, but there we go. We used a holly frame. We've done some Gilding flakes with the brand new Gilding flakes. Of course, Christmas ones. There we go. That's going to go. Actually, that's going to go up against Craig, and then it's also going to go up against Craig as well. So no matter what, Craig is going to win demo of the day after 9 weeks away.
It'd be funny if you didn't, wouldn't it?
Could you imagine? Could you imagine? I know, eh? Yeah.
Nicholas has gone, Ben, please do a demo. I'm the current, did you know I won demo of the month?
I noticed.
I feel a bit bad on that one because, of course, I just did a craft along with Debbie Fisher, so it wasn't actually even my demo anyway, I just copied her, but I still feel very appreciative of the fact that I have got two, no, I'm not giving Debbie Fisher my star, I've got 2 stars on the board, but Craig, yes, Craig will win.
I missed you so much. Just want to be close to you.
Close to you, why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? We're going to go, I've been told to wrap up. Back in an hour?
Yes, back in an hour. I'm starving.
Yeah, we're off. Check out your baskets. Don't forget £10 Tuesday. Don't forget to fill up your carts. And we'll be back with more in an hour's time.
Bye!